Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to Retribution Paladin Vault opening for Week 6 of Season 3 of The War Within. Last week we ended up having to take a socket, not a very great week there. This week we did fully Pug Heroic again. We have, of course, our Mythic Plus slots open. I did not get a chance, time-wise, to try to pug the first two on Mythic, which was a goal to do last week. I actually forgot to mention that last week was actually my birthday as well. So we had a terrible vault last week. It wasn't on my birthday. It was during the week, Thursday last week. So maybe this will be the birthday vault. Maybe we'll get something good here in this one in particular. So what we're really hoping for here is I actually kind of just want to have a weapon here. If I get the weapon, then a myth track weapon, then we put our crafted belt on over our delve belt from last season. It's not really much better, but it's about the same, and has more stamina on it as well. So about the same DPS, more stamina, generally going to be good there. I wouldn't mind doing that higher item level as well. Not that that fully matters, but that would be nice. We also could get a very nice ring, would be good. We have a low eye level ring from the heroic raid. We obviously were fishing for the boots here. It's a hard thing to fish, but we are trying to fish for hero track of the interloper boots. So those are other things we could get as well. We could get a myth track, idol. We could get myth track necklace, just myth track on random items that are still heroic as well. So there's all kinds of different options. It was pretty unlucky last week to get socket, but we'll see this week. Let's go ahead and open her up here. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping for a weapon, but it doesn't have to be a weapon. Let's look at this. We got this, so we could take this for Transmog, Maw of the Void. Not going to help us out in any other way. We have two shoulders in our hero as well. We have a shoulder here in our myth track. So myth track shoulders, that's a takeable piece. Myth track hands and myth track hands that are already tier, which is kind of nice. So let's check our character real quick. So we have lots of tier this week. It was a lot of tier stuff. So we have hero hands and hero shoulders. Now the problem, so the shoulders, what are the, I'd have to look at the stats for the hero shoulders. Do we have that right here? Haste verse. So I wouldn't necessarily want to, and then they're crit verse, so they're not very good stats. Stats wise, it might be better just to take the myth hands that are already tier and then just level them up or whatever. That's kind of my choices here. Probably just that, because I don't really want to use the tier shoulders if I don't have to, because they have verse on them. So if I don't have to use the tier shoulders, I don't really want to. And these shoulders do not have, they also have verse on them, right? So it's like two bad choices almost. And then the hands are just kind of like a straight upgrade. So I think we're going to go with the hands here. Part of me wants to take them all of the void just for the transmog appearance. I do actually want that. But just to keep my character growing and my level going up, I'm going to go ahead and take the hands here. Just because, technically the shoulders are a more valuable slot than the hands. But again, I don't necessarily want the tier shoulders, and I don't really want the verse either on these shoulders. So multiple ways in which I don't really want them. And then this is actually just an upgrade. So we're going to go with the hands here. So not a terrible thing, with just tons of shoulders, by the way. 3 shoulders, 2 hands. Well, these hands down here, 3 shoulders, 3 hands, and a Maw of the Void that I kind of wish I could take because just for the transmog. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully good luck on your vault as well. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, I encourage you to check out the Patreon. And other than that, everybody have a good one.